It's Natalia Byzova's class. At the end of this presentation, you will be able to say, I can talk about activities and interests. Я можу говорити про різні діяльності та інтереси, likes and dislikes, улюблені справи і те, що не подобається, home and furniture, дім і меблі. There is, there are, with some, any. Використання структури there is, there are зі словами some та any. Possessive adjectives and possessives with apostrophe s. Присвійні займенники і присвійний відмінок з апострофом і закінченням s. So first, let us start with exercise 1. Read this text and after reading, name the person and objects in the photo. So the person in the photo and objects number 1, 2. So be ready to listen and read at the same time.
Audio 1.2.
My name's Alexei Thomas, but my nickname is Tommo. I'm 15 and I'm from Woodley Bridge, a small town in the UK. My mum is a nurse at the local hospital and my dad is a carpenter. We've got a very unusual home, a canal boat called Ocean Princess. It's small, but I haven't got any brothers or sisters, so there's enough space for the three of us. I've got a cat called Hissy. She's a wild cat and she isn't very friendly. Life on a boat is fun, and it's a great place for my favourite hobby, kayaking. I've got my own kayak, and I like going out on the canal before school. I'm interested in nature, and I love drawing and painting wildlife too. So this is the perfect home for me.
Now you have the time to answer the questions. So what are the items? What can you see here in the photo? So the first one is, that is number 1 is canal boat, yes. Number 2 is Tommo, and number 3 is kayak. Now have a look at this text again and be ready to mark the sentences true or false. So here you have 6 sentences. Just mark them true or false, and if they are false, be ready to correct these false sentences. You have 1 minute to look at the text again, and at the same time, look at these sentences. Now, so what are the answers? Number 1 is true. Yes, his real name is Alexei. Yes, that's right. Number 2, it's false. It's false because the text says, my mom is a nurse at the local hospital and my dad is a carpenter, stolar, carpenter. Then number 3, his home isn't very big. That's true. Thomas got a younger brother. That's false because he says, I haven't got any brothers or sisters. And number 5, he hasn't got any pets. That's false again because he says, I've got a cat called Hissy. The wild cat isn't very friendly. And the last one, Tommo often goes kayaking before school. That's true. According to the text, that's quite true. Now, look again at the text. What are Tommo's hobbies and interests? So have a look again at this text and be ready to say what his interests and hobbies are. So if you are attentive, you can say that his hobby is kayaking and interest, that is nature, that is wildlife, yeah, painting wildlife, And drawing, he loves that. So these are his hobbies and interests. Now have a look at exercise 4. Here you have different activities and interests. Listen to them.
Audio 1.3. Doing nothing. Going to the cinema. Listening to music. Playing computer games. Reading books or magazines. Taking photos.
Now have a look again. Can you add some more words and phrases here, more activities and interests, what you like doing? So you have 1 minute to think of it. Not only doing nothing, but doing something. So what are your activities and interests that you can add here? Certainly you have a lot of them, I guess. Now let's move on to another exercise. Here you can say I love what you love because you have added something. So you can say I love taking photos, for example. Or you can say I don't mind taking photos. Я не проти робити світлини, знімати фотографії, світлини. I can't stand. Терпіти не можу. Можливо, ті ж самі taking photos. It depends. Адже це залежить від ваших вподобань. Or you can say about your friend. He loves taking photos. Or she or he doesn't mind, не проти taking photos. He can't stand taking photos. Pay attention to the gerund. Зверніть увагу, що після всіх цих слів love, like, don't mind, can't stand, we use the gerund. Використовуємо герундій, тобто дієслово з закінченням «ing». Now, have a look at some more words and check that you understand these words. Listen to them and check if you know these words.
Audio 1.4.
Can you teach me to kayak sometime?
Sure, but not today. My kayak's in the garage.
But you haven't got a garage.
No, we haven't, but my dad's friend has got a garage. My kayak's in there at the moment. Dad makes his furniture there too. It's like a workshop for him.
What's that noise? Is it something on the roof?
That? Oh, it's probably Hissy in the garden.
What's garden?
Well, it's not really a garden. Mum's got some flowers in plant pots up on the roof. She calls it a garden. You know, that's her idea of a joke. Come and see. Oh no! Hissy!
What a mess. Hissy's really dirty. Can we put her in the bath?
Well, we haven't got a bath, because the bathroom's too small.
Oh, yes. But we can wash her in the shower. Come on, Hissy. There's a good girl.
Have you got her? Right, there are some towels in the cupboard there. Oh dear, she can't stand showers.
So have a look at this list again. Are you sure you understand all these words? Which of them are mentioned while you were just listening? So what are they? They are garage, then roof, then garden, then bath, bathroom, shower, and cupboard. I hope you remember these words. Perhaps you need to recollect some of them. For example, ceiling, стеля, a difficult word, cupboard, шафа, шкафчик, floor, підлога, mirror, зеркало, roof, дах. I guess these are the most difficult. Shower, душ. And let's have a look at the text where you could see these words. Have a look at them. Sky and Tommo are talking. Ти можеш навчити мене кататися на каяку якось якимось часом? Звісно, але не сьогодні. Мій каяк в гаражі. Ось гараж слово зустрічалось. Але ж у вас немає гаража? Ні, немає. Але у мого татового друга є гараж. І каяк саме там в даний момент. Тато робить меблі там також. Це майстерня для нього. Що то за шум? Щось на даху, ось слово дах зустрічалось. Ото це, ймовірно, Хісі в саду, garden сад. В якому саду? Ну, це не справжній сад. Мами, там є квіти в горшечках на даху. Вона називається садом. Ти знаєш, це її бачення жарту. Ну, пішли, подивимося. О, ні, Хісі. Який безлад. Хісі справді брудна. Чи можемо ми її помістити в ванну? Бас. Ось із слів зустрічається. Ну, у нас немає ванни, тому що ванна кімната надто маленька. Ну так, але ми можемо помити її в душі. Shower, душ. Давай, Хісі, будь слухняною. Цікава фраза. There's a good girl. Дослівно, там хороша дівчинка перекладається будь слухняною, будь хорошою. Have you got her? В тебе вона? Right. No, there are some towels in the cupboard there. Ось там є рушники в шкафу. О, Боже, вона терпіти не може душі. Can't stand showers. Now, let's have a look at exercise 7. How many items can you add to vocabulary B? So in vocabulary B, you see a lot of words that can be used when we talk about home or furniture. Now, what else can you add to this list? I'm sure you can do it. Then, after that, have a look at exercise 8. Here, when we talk about something that it is in the room, we say there is, in short, there's, or there are. Якщо ми називаємо щось є одне, ми кажемо there's a bed, пригадуємо, або there is, повна версія. Два і більше, there are some clothes. В розповідному реченні ми кажемо одяг, трохи одягу, певна кількість там одягу, some clothes. In negative sentences, в заперечних реченнях, there isn't a desk, там немає письмового столу. Інколи ми замість кажемо no, і тоді звучить there is no desk. А в запереченні в множині there aren't any shops. В заперечній формі ми кажемо замість some слово any. In questions, питання. Is there a chair? Is рухається наперед, чи є там стілець, are there any books, чи є там книжки, а рухається наперед. So, singular, однина, plural, множина. В однині у нас there's, there isn't, is there. In plural, множині there are, there aren't, are there. Щодо слів some, any, запам'ятовуємо. В розповідному реченні ми кажемо some, в заперечному і в питаннях any. So, have a look at this exercise. There's a red rug on the floor. It's a positive sentence. Стверджувальне речення. Там є один лише килимок червоний на підлозі, тому there's використане слово. Now, any, we can see any, and there is no question mark, але знаку питання немає. So, it's a negative sentence. Значить, це заперечне речення. We can say there aren't any pictures on the wall. So, be ready with number 3, 4, and 5. And be ready to do them. And your answers are number 3. We can say there's a bed next to the window. Number 4, there are curtains, штори, там є штори. And number 5, there isn't a TV. We can say, because if we look, for example, at the picture, we can't see it. We can't see the TV here. So look more attentively at this picture and add more sentences with the phrase there is or there are, but remember to use the prepositions. Але тепер, описуючи цю кімнату, Крім того, що використати фрази there is, there are, додайте between, між чимось, in, в, near, біля чогось, next to, поруч. Яка різниця між біля і поруч? Біля можна бути на близькій дистанції, на дальшій, біля все рівно, а next to – це вже зовсім поруч. On – на, opposite – напроти, under – під. So, be attentive with this room and describe what is there or what are there in this room. Don't forget to use these prepositions. Now, have a look at the last grammar information that we revised today. Сьогодні ми ще пригадуємо possessive adjectives, присвійні займенники, and possessive with apostrophe and s. І присвійний відмінок з апострофом s. You can say the cat's toys. Іграшки чиї, кота. Ми ставимо апостроф s. Якщо ми кажемо човен батьків, ми не можемо поставити апострофі s тоді, якщо слово вже має закінчення s. Адже батько parent, батьки parents, тут уже є s через те, що тут є вже множина. Якщо слово закінчується на s, ми лише ставимо апостроф батьків човен. До речі, якби тут було мами і тата човен, тоді було б my mom and dad, і тільки потім стояв би апостроф s, and dad's boat. Також ми можемо використовувати замість чиї іграшки, замість кота, ми сказати його іграшки. Для цього у нас є присвійні займенники моє, май, йо, твоє, хіз, його, хе, її, іч, його, її, коли говоримо не про людей, але наше, зе, їхнє. Але що цікаво з приводу кота? Якщо просто будь-якого кота його іграшки буде its toys. Але якщо це ваш улюбленець, неначе член родини, тоді можна казати про кота і his toys або her toys. Have a look at this exercise and be ready to fill in something that is missing. Whose book is it? It's Tommo's mom's book. Це книжка мами Томо. Тут два присвійних відмінок. Мамина книжка та мама ще чия Томо. Tommo's mom's book. Ось таке цікаве поєднання. Is it це м'яч хісі? Хісі? What is missing here? Yes, apostrophe s. Is it his ball? Yes, it's, тут у нас, якщо кішка, в нас вона, it's her ball, якщо вона улюблениця, домашня, то it's her ball. Is that Tommo? Кімната, це кімната Томо. What is missing? Apostrophe s. Is it Tommo's room? No, it's його мами і тата. It's his mom and dad. І лише тут ставимо апостроф room. І закінчення s, звичайно. Апострофі s. Dad, апостроф s, dad's room. Це твій кіт. Is this your cat? No, it's my friend's cat. Це кіт мого друга. So, I hope you can say that you now can talk about activities and interests, your likes and dislikes, your home and furniture. You can use there is, there are with some, any, and you remember possessive adjectives and possessive with apostrophe and s. You can say something about Tommo and you can talk about yourself.